Why do some people slowly stop reaching out, not because of anger, not because of hate, but because something quiet inside them finally grew tired of asking to be seen? This question feels simple on the surface, yet it hides layers of human psychology that most people never talk about. Many assume that silence means indifference, but in reality, silence is often the last language of someone who has tried every other way to connect. There is a quote that says, "The deepest pain is not when you are hurt, but when you are ignored." For many people, stopping communication is not a sudden decision. It is a gradual response to emotional exhaustion. When someone is always the one initiating conversations, checking in, listening, and caring, the mind eventually notices the imbalance. Over time, this creates emotional fatigue, a quiet tiredness that doesn't come from effort alone, but from effort that is not returned. Another hidden reason is the feeling of being undervalued. Humans have a deep psychological need to feel that they matter. When messages are answered late, when interest feels forced, or when presence is taken for granted, the brain begins to associate connection with disappointment. As one psychologist once said, people don't withdraw because they don't care, they withdraw because caring starts to hurt. In that moment, silence becomes a form of self-respect rather than rejection. Self-awareness also plays a powerful role. As people grow emotionally, they start recognizing patterns. They notice which relationships drain them and which nourish them. This awareness can lead to conscious withdrawal, not as punishment, but as clarity. The person is not closing their heart, they are simply choosing where not to place it anymore. This is often linked to what psychologists call conscious introversion, where solitude is not loneliness, but a space to recover and realign. There is also the instinct of self-protection. The mind learns from past disappointments, and to avoid repeating emotional pain, it creates distance. A quote often shared in therapy circles says, "Your nervous system remembers what your heart tries to forget." When communication repeatedly leads to unmet expectations, the safest response can feel like stepping back quietly, without confrontation. What's important to understand is that this behavior is rarely about the other person being unworthy. It is about the individual preserving their emotional balance. Silence, in this context, is not emptiness. It is a boundary. It is the mind saying, "I need peace more than I need explanation." In the end, people who stop reaching out are not cold, broken, or distant by nature. They are often deeply sensitive, thoughtful individuals who learn that not every connection deserves access to their inner world. And perhaps the most honest truth is this: sometimes the most caring thing someone can do for themselves is to stop knocking on doors that never truly open.